We understand that a successful program requires the right equipment, the right understanding of how to use it. We are pleased to announce the Point of Care Educational Service. The service, powered by Clinical Connections, has re-engineered the educational process. The program is built using current concepts in adult education to ensure efficient and effective clinical outcomes for busy healthcare professionals. The service provides on-site conveyance of core content, post-course support, case management advice, conference calls, and a bulletin board-based exchange platform. This program is based on the highly successful team training course entitled Principles and Practice of Hyperbaric Medicine, which is recognized by the American College of Hyperbaric Medicine. With over 2,000 graduates to date, it has received high marks for effective media use and has been universally recognized by credentialing committees. Convenient. On-site education is typically provided over 2 weekends to reduce learning fatigue and minimize the impact on your weekly responsibilities. Inexpensive. Compared to the total cost of off-site training, on-site education is less expensive. On-site education is cost-effective and ensures you don't blow your budget. Off-site education is expensive. There are numerous direct and indirect costs to consider. Whether the hospital or the provider pays the cost, they are substantial. Using a physician as an example, the following items should be considered when estimating the total individual cost. Tuition, $1,000. Airfare, $550. Airport parking at originating airport, $55. Ground transportation, $60. Hotel, $650. Meals, $270. Loss of gross revenue, $7,800. For a total cost per physician of $10,385. The aggregate costs for a typical new program startup are considerable. The total educational cost for a new program will approach $60,000, based on a typical model of 4 physicians, 2 nurses, and 2 techs. Personal attention. I prefer small group instruction that permits meaningful discussion, and I don't have to follow the next speaker's schedule. I shouldn't have to chase the presenter down the hall to ask a question. Educational warranty. With off-site training, you're on your own when the course is done. There is no follow-up after the sale. With on-site education, we will work with you until you get it right. Our instructors continue to be available in the weeks following course completion.
They provided the theory, but now I had to figure out the practice. The really practical questions emerge in the clinic after you leave the classroom.
Effective. With off-site training, the large, diverse classes with their rotating speakers must hold to a schedule. There is limited time for discussion, and the course length, 5 days, leads to learning fatigue. The small group format and flexible schedule permits the more effective Socratic approach, employs thought-provoking questions, and allows time to discuss areas of interest or concern. Dividing the course into 2 weekends allows for reflection and review and keeps the audience fresh and enthusiastic. Efficient. Materials are sent in advance with recommended readings. Videos are available to review and reinforce key concepts. Rich media material maintains attention, and the divided sessions prevent learner fatigue. We make it easy to access the evidence. The course content is highly referenced and comes with an integrated CD that provides easy access to the key references that help define clinical practice. Custom operations. Because education is delivered at the point of care, your medical director, nurse manager, safety director, and program director are incorporated into the process. This personalized approach ensures that your program operates smoothly from the first consult to the first treatment to the first safety drill. There is no substitute for a vertically integrated experience that incorporates your own policy and procedures. Post-training support. The first exposure is not your last exposure. Total learning does not occur with the first exposure to new concepts. Adult learners need to hear the materials 2 to 3 times to establish complete comprehension and long-term retention. Point-of-care education at the bedside is a long-standing tradition in medicine. The most memorable experiences occur in the context of a real clinical question that needs to be solved. Because everyone has their own style, we provide you with a variety of ways to answer your questions: telephone support, email bulletin board support, and conference calls.
With traditional training, I got a handout but no handoff. When I returned to the hospital, The silence was deafening. I had no one to check with or confirm what I was doing was correct.
Team conference call. Each new program will have one conference call scheduled 4 to 6 weeks after the initial training to share comments, concerns, and cases.
The on-site format allowed us to ask questions specific to our hospital. Because the training was done using our equipment and our protocols, it gave me the confidence to succeed quickly.